Hello YouTube, Robert Alvarez the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting and a Fan. The time is approximately 9:13 p.m., which numerologically reduces to 13, so blessed be the power of the witch. The date is Saturday, July 27th, 2019. The sun is in Leo, sign of the Lioness, and the moon is waning in Gemini. So last year, I was especially excited to receive Llewellyn's 2018 tarot calendar, and I'm very happy to report that this year I received Llewellyn's 2019 tarot calendar. I'm going to have my awesome audiovisual person do a close-up. Now, for the record, believe it or not, I have yet to order anything from this catalog, which is very frustrating because I have a 20% off discount that is rapidly expiring. But, as most of you know, there's been a lot going on in my life since the beginning of the year. Certain things have had to be put on the back burner. But I do want to see if I can take advantage of this discount while it's still available. It's funny because a few months ago I spent time with a client who has been using my psychic services since September 2001. And over the years, she's also become a very dear friend. And the funny thing was, she is the reason why every year I create a list of tarot and oracle card decks that I want, but don't have at the present time. And I remember she was browsing through this catalog. Now, strangely enough, offhand, I don't remember if she took notes. But I was like, yeah, the ones that have check marks, those are the ones that I don't have but I want. It encompasses Llewellyn tarot decks, Llewellyn oracle card decks, Los Scarabeo, and of course Blue Angel Gallery. And I truly believe that Llewellyn Worldwide has become the official American and Canadian distributor for Blue Angel Gallery's decks. Because I don't remember seeing a Blue Angel Gallery section last year. But I'm honored that Llewellyn Worldwide sent me a copy of this. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to purchase anything yet. But make no mistake, this catalog is a delight to look through. And it is a delight to peruse. And I've just been really happy with looking through it. I'm not even looking at the camera. That's how excited I get when I look through this catalog. But yeah, I really love this catalog. I'm very thankful to Llewellyn Worldwide for sending it to me again. Oh, and it's new releases and backlist. So it's been through the ringer a few times. It has a few rips. But I really love this catalog, and I love how Llewellyn honors who I am and what I do. And but yeah, and it's so funny because there are several decks that I already own, and some that I'm long overdue to replace. For the record, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I would normally purchase a tarot deck or an oracle card deck when I was divinely guided. And last year I noticed that my divine guidance has been to purchase a lot of tarot decks and oracle card decks. So last year what I did was, to that very specific set of clients, students, and loved ones and friends, I basically said, listen, I'm giving myself a lot of decks, so the thing that I need most of all are tarot bags and tarot pouches. And of course, I listed a link to Sparks Creations, who is Peggy's Etsy shop. Some of you know Peggy to be the wife of Lisa of Supportive Tarot. I love her tarot bags. I have several of them, actually. My most recent purchase, I will happily show you, is this one. And I'm going to have my awesome audiovisual person do another close-up of this one. I love this one, and what I especially love, this was not planned, I assure you, was that it is a color match to my copy of the Weird Cat Tarot. I mean, look at this. Like, you cannot make this stuff up. And then, of course, here's the box. Like, really. I did not plan this. Like, I really did not plan this. This just happened to show up. And once again, I want to acknowledge Jennifer Ball of Jennifer Ball's Witch House, formerly Jennifer Ball's Spiritual Garage, because when she was interviewed by Simon of the Hermit's Cave earlier this year or late last year, I don't remember offhand, she talked about her preference for independently published tarot and oracle card decks. So let's just say that if there is a crowdfunding campaign for a tarot deck, I'm usually on the bandwagon. Now, as I mentioned in two of my more recent videos, I haven't been listening to a lot of music lately, but I have been doing a lot of journal writing. I have been engaging in a lot of prayer and meditation. I recently concluded a 3-day sacred solitude sojourn, which was my second one in July. I very rarely, if ever, do 2 in the same calendar month, but this month I needed it. I really did. Well, one of the books that I've been spending time with is called Book of Shadows, and it is about a witch's journey to the craft. It's fiction, but it's such a great novel. And I began reading this novel, I'm almost embarrassed to say, more than 2 years ago. But I want to just briefly read the synopsis to you. It's funny because, you know, I hadn't read this novel in months, but I just went back to it and it was like no time had passed. Alone among the young girls taught by the nuns at a convent school in 19th century France, orphaned Herculine has neither wealth nor social connections. When she's accused of being a witch, the shy student is locked up with no hope of escape until her rescue by a real witch, the beautiful, mysterious Sebastiana. Swept away to the witch's manor, Herculine will encounter a fantastic, erotic world to discover her true nature and her destiny in this breathtaking, darkly sensual first novel. Now, yes, I do want to read the second one in the series, Book of Spirits, but I have been thoroughly enjoying reconnecting with Herculine and Sebastiana and the wonderful world of 19th century France. Oh, it's been wonderful to read this novel. And as you can see, I am almost done with it. But yeah, now I am also a little embarrassed to admit I do not recall if I have a copy of Book of Spirits. I think I do. I just need to unearth it. You know, it's so funny, I do not live in the Taj Mahal. You know, the original one. The one in India. And yet every once in a while I think that I need to consult a pendulum and say, is this item that I'm looking for in the East Wing or the West Wing? Because one would think, I live in a 1-bedroom apartment and yet sometimes I cannot find things. That makes no sense to me. That is completely illogical to me. But hey, living in a city. Anyway, so YouTube, as always, thank you so much for honoring who I am and what I do. I wish all of you and yours rather, many blessings of life and wholeness, of divine financial supply and divine order. And good night.